Hey, what's up, MikuFans? This is MikuFan 3000 here. Welcome to the final episode of 2022. I mean, this is it. 2022 has gone by. And let me tell you, what a year it had been. I mean, there's been good stuff, there's been horrible stuff, and a lot of crazy things has happened this year. But let me start off with some of the good things. So far, the MikuFan 3000 channel has been stable. We have gone from 10,000 to 10,500 this year, and that's a good number, and I appreciate that you are sticking around with me, and I will continue to do my best to entertain you. And if you, as always, having a request for me, you can always go to my Twitter account and post your request to me, and then I will do it as soon as I can. So that's that. So there's also been another good news. Next year I'm going to move out because I actually managed to get my own place. It's not a house like I dreamed in the beginning, because that dream has been pushed back because of one thing, the war in Ukraine. I'll get to that in a minute, but then I did the second option. I managed to get myself a nice apartment. It's only 2 rooms, but it's enough for one person. So it's having a big living room with a kitchen, and it's having a room that's going to be my bedroom, and there's also a nice bathroom there. So when it's March and April, that's going to be the last videos inside this room here. So the MikuFan 3000 channel is going to move on in my new place, and I'm looking forward to it. And then, what's the bad news? Yeah. The bad news is, of course, the war in Ukraine. I mean, why the fuck, Putin? Why did you decide to bring war to an innocent country that has nothing to do with you? I mean, maybe Ukraine was a part of the Soviet Union back then, but it's not now. Why can't you accept that we want peace? And then a missile of yours attacked a small city in Poland. That is very close to my area. And the worst is, Poland is actually a part of NATO. Like, I'm a part of NATO. Denmark is a part of NATO. And if someone attacks a part of NATO, a World War III is gonna appear. But thankfully, I got the news that they are letting this one slide this time. But I just can't believe that a missile hit Poland. And now Finland and Sweden is also trying to get into NATO, and I hope they will, because then he's having less countries to try to take back. I mean, Putin, if you at least having a heart, will you? But you having no heart, you're like Adolf Hitler. And yeah, I don't know what else to say to this crazy motherfucker, that bald-headed freak. Why, Putin, were you even born? Yeah, I said it. But I'm pissed off about this. I just want everyone to be in peace, be happy, accept us. I mean, why did you decide to do this to Ukraine? I just don't know what to say. But I just hope that we can stop this somehow. But now all the money that's been around is now being used to create weapons instead of building schools, make sure we got enough food, and make sure we got something to drink and build homes. But if you want my opinion, I think we need to use money to save our planet because the planet is really suffering. I mean, this summer has been the craziest heat wave in years. I mean, the summer was incredibly hot and rivers were drained from water. This heat wave was crazy. And so much ice has melted. I mean, there was like billions or trillions gallons of water melted into the sea. I mean, the ice cap is in danger. Why can't we do something to save our frozen world? I mean, the ice cap, last time it was healthy was back in 1980. And now there's like 40% less sea ice cover than there was back then. And I'm at least happy that more than 120 nations have stayed together to try saving what's remaining of our frozen planet, because the ice is not crucial to the creatures that's living around the poles. It's playing a vital role for our planet, because if you remember white and dark, a white surface, if you have a white shirt on, you notice you're not getting this hot. That's because a white surface is keeping the planet cool by reflecting most of the sun's energy back into space. For a dark surface, like the dark ocean, it's doing the opposite. That absorbs over 90% of the sun's energy and so warming our planet. So I just want everyone to see that if we don't do something, our planet will end. I mean, think about it. The planet is not some kind of toy. It's our home. And most importantly, the planet is like living. Like we inhale oxygen, we exhale carbon dioxide. And the trees, they inhale carbon dioxide and turn into oxygen that we breathe. So those who are cutting the trees, please stop. The forest is needed. The rainforest is needed. And the Borneo has lost over half of its jungle. Rainforests are very important too, you know. They provide food and medicines and cooling the planet as well. And we're losing them at our peril. It's not right. I mean, the world is the most precious thing we have. And we're destroying it. So 2022 has been rough for our planet because of this heat wave and because of the war in Ukraine. I mean, if you want my opinion, 2022 has been an awful year for me. Except for the good news that I'm getting my own apartment. That is the best thing though. I mean, next year I'll be 29 years old and I want to move on with my life. But the house, what about that? I was going to have that house if the price has not risen so much because of what Putin did. But that plan is not flushed down the toilet, believe me. I'm going to have a house one day, but when is this expensive? I think I'm letting this slide until the prices has fallen down again. So my second option is an apartment, but that's only temporary. Once the house is accepted, I'm going to have a house. So that's that. And speaking of Russia, we have completely closed everything with them, because as long as they do this to Ukraine, we just want nothing to do with them. We're not buying their vodka, we're not buying their oil, we're not even buying their power, or even their gas. So yeah, we're completely outlawed them from every possible reason. That's the only way we can do to put pressure on them. But right now, it doesn't seem to work. But I hope one day Putin will accept that what he's doing, it's not right. And then I hope this war on Ukraine will only be cut short. But I think it's not going to be cut short, because he does not want to accept defeat that easy. I mean, if he accepts defeat, he will be put on laughter on what he did. Everyone will laugh at him, make fun of him, and I think most of the people do right now because of this, but he just don't want to accept defeat. But I just hope one day that we can see his head on a silver plate. But yeah, I think it's not gonna happen because he's having so much fucking security. So yeah. But anyway, 2022 is almost over. And then we can at least hope that 2023 will be better. Not just for all of us, but at least for the planet. Because if we keep destroying it, there's no future for all of us. If the ice cap is completely gone, there will be no future for the planet. Then the North Pole would just be completely dark because there's no ice. I mean, the sea ice is very important. So that's all I can say. But I also had some good friends with me. I mean, 3 people has been by my side all this time. First, I want to say, Ark, you are an amazing guy, and I appreciate that you are doing well. But I can also understand you're struggling a lot, and I hope we can help you cope. If you need someone to talk to, just reach out to us. And second, Captain X Star 94, thank you for being an awesome MikuFan of mine. That video you did, that shout out to me and told me congratulations with my 10,000 subscribers, I mean, that really touched my heart, and I really appreciate that you are supporting me, sticking around with me, and I'm very happy that you like my content. And I also appreciate what you're doing, especially those requests that you did for me. Thanks for those. And if you want me to react to something else, like one of your videos or anything else, just reach out to me and I'll do it as soon as I can. So I hope one day you'll reach 1,000 subs, because after what you did to me, giving me a new picture for my channel as well, I really appreciate it if you get 1,000, because you earned it. So yeah, But first place of those three, yeah, you guessed it already, it's always 0.Silly. I mean, he is still an amazing guy, and I really appreciate what he's doing for me. And to the rest of the friends and family, I'm very grateful that I have him as my bro, and that I have him as he's like the brother I never had. So thanks for that. So thank you all for sticking around with me, and I'll continue to do my best in the future for you. So that's 2022. Next year will be 2023. And let's pray that 2023 will be a good year. So that's it for now. So MikuFans, I wish you all a happy new year, and I really hope next year will be a great year with a lot more games, a lot more reactions, a lot more hope for the future, and let's pray that Putin is gonna be defeated. But anyway, Happy New Year, MikuFans. I will see you in 2023. So, if you want to see more, please subscribe today to become a MikuFan. And I'll see you next time in my next video. So, bye bye MikuFans, stay tuned for more. And as always, hand on the heart, believe in Miku Hatsune. We always love her, because we are MikuFans. We are the Miku Army. So, that's that. I will see you in 2023. Happy New Year, and have a good night.